Hello traders, in this lesson we will talk about the RSI indicator. This indicator is very popular among traders and I also use it very often in trading, but mostly as a confirmation or when I'm not sure whether to open a trade or not. Let's put one on the chart and then let's see something about it. I will click on the indicator list icon, place the mouse on the oscillators in the drop-down menu, and then select the relative strength index. A new window opens and we adjust the parameters of the indicator here. The first and most important item is the period. This indicator takes the average price changes on up and down in the calculation, and in this field we enter the number of periods or candles that the indicator will take into account. By the default, the number here is 14. If we enter a smaller number of periods, we would get somewhat more frequent signals for trade. For example, RSI 9 is used by scalpers. Since I'm trading mainly in the age 1 time frame, I will leave the period 14. In the Apply To field, we choose which price the indicator will take into account. By default, it is close price. We will leave it as it and press OK. First and foremost is that the space in which the indicator moves is divided into 3 zones. The first zone is from 0 to 30, the second zone is from 30 to 70, and the third zone is from 70 to 100. For us, the first and third zone are important, and the signals that these zones provide are very simple. The first zone from 0 to 30 is called the oversold zone, and when the indicator is in this zone, we have a signal to open the buy trade. The third zone is called overbought, and when the indicator is located in this zone, we have signals to open the sell trade. Although at first glance the oscillator almost perfectly shows the tops and bottoms on the graphic, this indicator should not be blindly trusted because it mainly monitors the movement of the price. And once it enters the oversold or overbought zone, it can be there for a long time while the price for that time makes a huge decline or rise. For that reason, it is never recommended to enter a trade only on the basis of the signals of this indicator, but it is used only as an addition to your strategy. However, the most important signal given by this indicator is divergence. They represent a deviation of the movement of indicators from the movement of price. Divergences can be bullish and bearish. Bullish divergence is a situation where the price on the graphic makes the bottom lower than the previous one, and the RSI indicator does not show it or shows a higher bottom than before. Bearish divergence is a situation when the price on the graphic makes a higher top compared to the previous one, and the indicator does not show it in its movement. It is not unusual that there is a significant change in the direction of the price movement just after the divergence on the RSI indicator. How do I use it in trading? Very simple. For example, I find a good buy trade zone with the help of Fibonacci, and when the price is near this zone, I switch on the RSI indicator and I see where it is located. If it is in the oversold zone, I have a buy signal and an additional confirmation to opening a trade. If there is a divergence on the indicator, then I have an even stronger confirmation to enter the trade. This indicator is most helpful in situations where I have a few solid currency pairs for a trade and I do not want to trade with everyone. Then I turn on the RSI indicator and decide which one would be best for a trade. And the best one is where the divergence occurred. In the next lesson, we will only briefly mention the economic calendar because it is important to follow it to avoid unnecessary losses in trading. See you.